오, 왜 이래? 어. 크게 해서 크게. 예.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny. When you go out of
평생
this
고용
world,
보장에
Halcyon calls.
생산성을 극대화하는 직장이라면 노예네요, 노예. 노예는 평생 고용 보장에 생산성 극대화잖아.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
자, 평균, 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 평균. 하나씩 넣을까? 이렇게? 하나씩? 그럼 다 좋음이네? 그리고 뭔가 다 보너스가 있네? 그냥 이렇게 할까? 이렇게 하자? 사용 가능한 점수 2.
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
아, 10점이 추가되는구나, 이렇게. 원거리.
If
요거랑
we're ever
요거랑
captured,
해야겠다.
I'll let you do the talking.
이렇게. 결정 플러스 1이 뭐지? 결정 플러스 1? 설득 플러스 1. 결정 플러스 1. 결정 플러스 1이
Good
뭐냐?
for you. Don't let the board tell you what you're meant to be.
성별. 여기 여자 성별은 되게 시기해요. 그냥 기본으로 가자. 결, 아, 결정이 여기 밑에 있는 거구나. 아, 이거야? 그러면은 뭐가? 결정 다시 고를래. 식량 효과
I
지속
hear
시간.
Rizzo's was
이걸로
hiring
해야지.
candy testers. Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
테라2 궤도 실험실 할사이온 시스템. 영어 발음은 할시온이라고 하던데.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
아, 동면에 너무 길게 있었어가지고 특수한 화장한 물질을 이용해서 안정화를 시켰다.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like
아유,
it.
가든이 안녕하세요.
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as
네,
soon as you
저는
land.
기본적으로 월요일은 노는 날인데,
All the colonists are counting on you.
아, 그 외에도 업무 시간은 제 맘대로 해요.
Ah, you've landed good.
자, 그래서 이
Hawthorne, you should be close
게임은
by. What in law's name?
아우터 월드라는 게임이고요.
Oh, that idiot.
예전에
I told
사놓고
him to
좀
plant the
했다가
beacon and move away, not
안
stand
했었는데,
there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
아, 잠깐만.
Not sure
여기 왜
I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
V싱크를 맞춰야 되나? 잠깐만. 이거 왜 이러냐? 프레임 속도 제한을 무제한으로 해야겠다. V싱크, 이거 이렇게 해봐. 방해물을 뛰어넘으세요. 이거는 폴아웃 뉴베가스 만든 옵시디언 스튜디오인가? 옵시디언 엔터테인먼트인가? 아무튼 그 회사가 만든 게임이라고 알고 있고요. 아드레노. 그래서 시스템이 비슷한 것들이 꽤 있어요. 스킬 같은 것도 그렇고. 뭐야, 들켰잖아. 안 들키나?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
아,
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
공격. 공격을 하면 안 되겠지?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
분술 시간 확장. 국면 합병증. 아, 이게 부작용이야? 분리타임이? 분리타임 부작용을 처리했네? 점프 버튼을 2번 누르면 이렇게 잠깐 꼈는데? 뭐야? 꼈잖아! 누가 오시디언에서 만든 거 아니랄까봐. 씨. 잠깐 이거 어떡하지? 여기 꼈는데? 어? 세상에. 아이, 자동 조정이 있겠지. 이거? 야, 어떻게 이거 점프 2번 누르는 거 실험하다가 거기에 껴버리냐? 바로 골 때리네요. 자동 저장이 있어서 다행이지. 자동 조정이 있어서 다행이지. 제로지 맥주, 만능 열쇠, 타메겐 치즈, 해킹과 자물쇠 따기. 자물쇠가 4개가 필요해. 망원경 지팡이, PC 스틱스, 빠른 식량 알약, 잘라놓은 브레드. 저런 거 하지 마. 잠깐만, 저런 거 하지 마. 이상한 거 하지 마. 잠깐, 저거 어디서 하지? 내가 죽는 줄 알았네. 색수차 효과를 표시합니다. 아, 이거 필요 없어. 이것도 필요 없고. 됐다. 근데 색수차 효과 그걸 끄니까 좀 렉이 걸리는 것 같은 느낌이 든다? 다시 킬까? 그러네. 저걸 체크해야지 부드럽게 되네?
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
응.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Cover me! I'm going in!
이 스페이서스 초이스라는 애들은 경비 회사인 거가 봐요.
Gotta reload!
잘 싸우네.
Serves you right, dissident!
경비 회사 같은 건가 봐.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders,
호손이 원래 주인공을 도와주기로 한 밀수업자였는데 탈출 포드 착륙 지점에 서 있었다가 탈출 포드에 부딪혀 죽었죠.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure and
그래서
we're
사람을
forced to
배워야
make an
돼.
emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
착륙 지점에 바로 거기서 서 있으면은
Astutely observed. However, the probability of
착륙하는 거랑
locating a
부딪히지.
power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you
근데
understand?
얘는 야
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
내가 거짓말을 했을 수도 그냥 쭉쭉쭉쭉 진행을 시켜버린다? 원래 주인이 마음에 안 들었나? 원래 주인이 마음에 안 들었나봐요. 어디 보자. 스킬은 필요할 때 찍고 P2 쓰자 P2.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
거짓말.
Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my
여기
manager,
여기 애들은 되게
I work for
순진하네.
Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
척척척 다 믿어주네요. 타로 캠페인터 담아있는 거 아냐고요? 어제 내가 그렇게 고통받는 걸 보면서도 그걸 또 시키고 싶어요? 잔인하네. 그 자원 배치 좀 수정해요. 자원 배치. 자원 배치를 왜 그렇게 해놨어? 내가 캠페인 커스텀 캠페인 할 때마다 욕하는 게 그건데 자원 배치 똑바로 하라고. 자원 배치가 멀쩡한 캠페인이 없어요. 어떻게? 하나같이 그래 하나같이. 응? 기업 서비스상? 저게 뭐야? 이상한 게 있었는데? 방어구 4, 3, 4나 3이나 에스토스, 스페이서스 초이스. 아, 잡동사니 기업 서비스상. 사실 스타의 자원이 RTS 전체로 따져보면은 좀 특이하긴 하죠. 선자원이라고 불러야 될 그거니까 미네랄은.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in Porte. Ain't safe. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. Name's Silas. Definitely not. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by. Look, Edgewater is a company renting 4 workers. Yeah. The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Ain't heard that one since I was.
이거 옷이 세력 그거가 있나 보구나. 근데 헤파이스토스가 약탈자야? 그러면은? 그러면은 사이드 퀘스트부터 슬금슬금 해볼까요? 요지비 회수하기.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad, You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
나랑은 상관없는 일이지.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
의료권?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
무슨 뭐 위생이 뭐 어쩌고 저쩌고 뭐 세균이 어쩌고 저쩌고 그러더니 피도 안 닦았네. 왜 여기에 피가 있죠? 이발사인데? 뭔가 이발사인데 왜 저기에 피가 있냐? 콘라드, 접수원이 권총으로 자살했어요. 상황이 좋지 않아요. 회사가 무슨 일인지 알아들으려고 할 거예요. 어쩌고 저쩌고. 유진, 자살한 접수원 이름이 유진인가봐요. 내 치아를 파는 방안을 생각해봤다. 금리를 잔뜩 가지고 있었다. 치아를 뽑아버려요. 금리. 사체 이걸 뭐라 그러지? 매장하기 전에 보관하는 이런 것도 같이 하네요. 이발사인데 장의사 일도 하네.
What can I do for you?
금리가 있네.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidy... Whether you're sure... You know about Eugene? How?
난 마음을 읽을 수 있어.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing
근데
three
금리가 어떻게
generations
가보가
of
될 수 있죠?
poor dental hygiene.
금리는 그냥 자기 이에 씌우는
Took
거잖아.
them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I
금리가
can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body
수술로 씌운 게 아니고
and
틀니
pry a
같은
few
거였나?
teeth loose from his jaw
틀니여야지
just to pay my
가보가 될 수
bills.
있을 텐데 그죠?
Can I?
틀니를 가보로 쓰는 것도 이상하다 또.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
틀니가 가보. 어쨌든 여기는 틀니를 가보인 틀니를 이제 묘지비로 회수를 했고 그다음에 플리스 그레인저 레인저? 어디 있는 거야? 위에 있네.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
빚을 갚아라.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
얜 그냥 이 서류는 당신이 설명한 게 아닌데?
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
직장 동료가 권총으로 자살했대요.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
어휴.
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
와.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
자살을 하면은 회사의 기물 파손이어서 벌금을 문대. 무시무시하네. 노예도 그렇게는 안 하겠다.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be.
전염됐다고?
Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way
체크가
of
됐는데?
freelancing for me, I could really use the help. I'll scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can.
안트로실 일이 뭐야?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers
건강
beneath the
허용
acceptable
수치
margin
미달하는
of
증언의
health.
양보를 제공하는 엄격하게 금지되어 있다.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
건강하지 않아서 치료를 안 해줘?
So you'll do it then?
그것도 골 때리네. 건강하면 치료를 안 건강하면 치료가 필요가 없잖아.
Oblige me with your haste.
근데 건강하지 않으면 치료를 안 해준대요.
Oh Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
골 때리네.
You're making a mistake working
Well.
for Abernathy.
얘는 또 뭐야?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
약을 지한테 팔아라.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
오.
That's all I can ask of you.
아, 여기 상점은 없나? 스토어, 제너럴 스토어.
Heard something outside the walls today.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of music to my
상인 스킬. 판매. 필요 없는 거 팔아야지. 잡동사니 판매. 이런 거 안 쓰니까 팔고. 이것도 안 쓰니까 팔고. 됐고. 살 건 없나?
It's not the best. Music
돈이 얼마가 있지? 아, 여기 있다. 124원. 얼마 없네. 뭘 살 수 있는 게 없네. 삼인칭이 안 되네요. 홀하우스 휠 돌리면 3인칭 되는데.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join. I'm talking about mechanical That's right. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures when the swarms of I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So... Enlistment fees. Yeah. They have this...
기계 정찰병 처리하기. 작업대 발견. 작업대? 수리? 조재료 사용. 아니 수리는 어떻게 하는 거야? 아, 무기 부품을 이용해서 수리를 하는 거구나. 무기 부품이 부족합니다. 분해를 해서 무기 부품을 얻고. 야, 여기는 무슨 별이냐? 당연히 그냥 창작한 데겠지?
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
이걸 하러 갈까? 이 정찰병 처리하기? 요즘 멀리 있어. 잠깐만, 어디 있어? 응? 이렇게 돌아가야 되잖아. 훔치기? 아무도 안 보나? 수면. 여기 또 훔치기가 아니네? 어이구. 분리 타임이 생각보다 짧구나. 아, 그리고 무겁네. 무거운 거 아닌데? 크리플? 크리플이야? 아, 이런. 이거 먹으면 되나? 안 되네. 무게는 무게 아닌데? 절뚝거리는 건데 이거? 절뚝거리는 거 어떻게 치료해? 아, 이런. 아하. 됐다 또? 어떻게 됐냐? 점프하니까 치료됐어요. 점프하니까 치료됐어. 기계정찰병 처리하기 됐고, 여기서 바로 은닉된 야무 해수하기도 바로 가자. 이건 어딨냐? 여기. 아, 레벨업 했지. 아, 이거는 지금 못 찍네. 킬 점수는 필요할 때 찍으면 되고. 원시야수? 어디서 원시야수라고 돼 있었는데? 약탈자 폭력배. 슝. 어. 뻘물 옆에 저렇게 서 있어. 죽으려고. 이씨. 어이씨. 아씨야. 어딨냐? 어이. 아파 아파 아파. 아이템 수리. 수리를 해야 돼? 54.4. 0이 될 때까지 쓰다가 버리면 되지. 보석 바뀐 반지. 기갑 부품, 폭동 진압 헬멧, 타냐 카트리지, 자물쇠 따기. 에? 범죄 활동? 중량형은 탄이 없네. 어이씨. 우와, 씨, 되게 아프네. 야, 여태까지 참여한 필렛이 여기 있구나. 기본 체력 25. 오우씨. 군주 무기가 생각보다 괜찮네? 군주 무기가 생각보다 괜찮네요. 물론 지금 하나씩 잡아서 그런 것도 있겠지? 여기 있는 적들은 다 잡은 건가? 아 이거 내 살짝 3D 몰비가 난다 살짝. 자판기. 20 이상의 해킹 스킬이면 자판기 아이템을 판매할 수 있습니다. 해킹 스킬이 있어? 판매돼? 어디? 안 되는구만. 숨겨둔 의약품 실험용 안트로실린. 이런 게임은 보통 빠른 이동이 있는데? 여기 빠른 이동이 여기도 빠른 이동이 있네? 좋았어. 자 그러면 이 아저씨한테 퀘스트 했다고 말하고.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. Canteen. Sharp, ain't it? On the double, soldier. I'm
변기에 무기를 수교한다고? 에찌오또 술집 화장실에 술집? 물건을 팔자. 왜 해제가 안 되냐? 무조건 이렇게 바꾸기만 해야 되나? 89, 60, 데미지 50, 데미지 42, 특수효과 스턴. 특수효과에 스턴이 있네?
Spacer's choice. You ought to go have a talk. Music.
You read the latest report?
Part that said we ain't making our quotas.
화장실 여기잖아. 아하. 루트윅의 비밀 병기 발견하기. 비밀 병기래매. 왜 아무것도 안 들어있어? 아이, 또 돌아가야 돼? 아이씨. 그러면 일단 약물부터 팔아볼까? 얘가 돈을 더 준다 그랬으니까.
I've got some time. Thanks.
돈 줘.
I'll see to it that this here. Something for your trouble.
매력. 위협. 더 줘.
And there it is. The reason I don't like somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia C. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's list. Technically, I'm employed.
라라라라라.
bring us
아차,
on, soldier.
무기를 무기 부품으로 분해도 했어야 되는데.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded... There's a workbench right through this door. Time's cut. Unfortunately, the old plant lies... I need you to get us the Don't tell anyone, all right? Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. If you die
무기 개조. 땜질, 수리, 은퇴, 개조. 개조를 사용 가능한 개조. 이렇게 뺄 수도 있나? 아, 무기 데미지 타입을 충격으로 변형합니다. 이렇게 하면은 아, 공학의 거장이 되지 않는 한 제거할 수 없습니다. 해봐? 그러면 아, 이렇게 전기 표시로 바뀌었네요. 최대 소지량 초과중 빠른 이동 능력 잠금 해제. 이거 괜찮은데? 이거 괜찮네. 아...
You're safer inside the walls.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
The grease monkey are... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits.
Only regulator we got is Pup.
I beg, I can't let you have our Pup. My problem is go down. The geothermal plant was most of the I'm afraid I can't spare the workers. We're strapped for... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The people living in the botanical labs. My hope is that by speak to their leader, Adelaide. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the
Are you setting...
I hesitate to part ways with it.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. It's just... Mr. Sure, it all comes to... It's just... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a geek. Life's hard here. Especially for them. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. I think you should talk to... Thanks, mister. I just think that's what my...
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
What?
Another day at the cannery.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Well, it's weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? And Ms. Hull...
Just...
I so rarely...
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. I can't imagine. Deprived... Like, Ms. Holcomb... Assuming your goal is to save as many... Not if things are... If you don't mind a bit of... One of the reasons... It's a hand... Thank you.
Oh. 여기까지 해야겠네. 조성된 거야? 된 거구나. 아침에 잠깐 게임했고요. 나중에 또 봐요.